This is Dave with Bristell.
Yes, Bristell Aircraft.
Bristell Aircraft, and y'all are out of y'all flew it from Brownsville, right? But
Well,
Czech
this airplane
Republic.
was imported through Brownsville, right? That's
Gotcha.
our dealer in Brownsville for Texas.
Okay.
Is RX3. Great guys down there. We just actually this airplane came from the import off the ship and was here 2 days after. So it's really fresh from the factory, as fresh as you're going to get.
And these are made in Czech Republic.
Yes, they are.
Czech Republic. So tell us about our engine. This is a 916.
Yes, it's a Rotax 916, 161 horsepower. I was talking to the crew that brought it in, and the gallons per hour is 6.1 gallons per hour. Okay, so you go a long way on 30 plus gallons of fuel.
And y'all took a 7-hour flight from Brownsville.
Yeah, 7 hours. And the other guys did an 8.2 in, unrefueled, at 75% power, and they were at 4.3 gallons per hour. So, of course, economy, efficiency, speed, performance, comfort, all that is built into this aircraft. It's all metal construction.
Yeah.
It's all CNC machines. So if we have to replace a part or wing part or whatever piece, it fits perfectly on. And like what used to be, we used to hand drill everything. We don't do that anymore. Also, it's got the widest cabin in the market space at 51 inches. So when you get in the aircraft, you feel comfortable. You're not leaning out the side or trying to get out. Also, with the canopy over top, with the headset on, you've still got 8 inches above your head. So everybody's probably hit their head on the ceiling of an airplane for the unexpected turbulence you get once in a while. Not in this airplane.
I'm tall. Happens all the time.
So you won't hit your head in this airplane. Also, G3X is our touchscreen as standard equipment, 2-axis autopilot. We've got a ballistic parachute as an option on our aircraft, so if you happen to want that. Also, a big piece of the ballistic parachute system we have, it doesn't damage the airplane. There's a lot of ballistic parachutes. Once you launch them, you have to get a new airplane. It totals the airplane. That's not the case.
Saves your life, but you lose the plane.
Yeah, but you're not saving the airplane, which I know life is much more important, but also if you have an uncontrolled landing and you do get it on the ground with minimal repairs, you can fly the airplane again. And I'll guarantee your insurance company's going to be a lot happier about that.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, we give visibility, we give economy, we give premium quality as far as construction. Also, these aircraft are already MOSAIC-ready. So right now they're registered as experimental until July, I think it's 24th or 5th, when the MOSAIC rule for aircraft companies becomes real, right? Pilots was in October of last year. Now it's going to be for the aircraft that meet the MOSAIC rules or exceed it. Plus the weights will go up on this airplane a little bit. I can't tell you about that yet, but the maximum takeoff weight's going to go up, which is awesome. And we've already tested very thoroughly all those things through our SPAR and through all the techniques that we have to do with our engineering teams and EASA and FAA. So we're already in the driver's seat, and they're already enjoying this flying in the airplane. In fact, the one behind us, that gentleman is from the Midwest, upper Midwest, in the Chicago area.
This one back
he
here?
just brought it to the show. He's had it for 2 weeks, and he bought it because he's MOSAIC ready as well. So he'll peel off experimental, and he'll be ready to go as well. So we're really excited about those opportunities that we were ahead of FAA, and not guessing, but understanding how they're going to take that rule forward. And again, I have to come back to safety. Premium quality safety construction is all we're all about, and custom engineering. So as you can tell, I'm pretty passionate about airplanes.
Dave, you're a natural at this interview stuff too, man. I asked him to do this off the fly, and he's crushing it.
No, I mean, it's just, I'm so passionate about making a difference and providing solutions. This airplane provides solutions for beginning pilots and training all the way through private pilots that want to go fast and have a lot of fun.
Awesome.
So thanks for this
we're
opportunity.
We're here at
Sun and Fun 2026.
Sun and Fun 2026 in Lakeland. Show us the aircraft. Let's do a quick walk around and look at this cockpit.
So it isn't a shark, although it looks like it. Our cooling vents are here, which one of the differences between our installation of a 900 series aircraft engine is Rotax uses our company, Bristell, to pre-test every installation on any 900 series aircraft. So they come to us first. So we mount the aircraft engine exactly like they want for the right cooling, the right installation, against the firewall and all that. A lot of companies are making it work. We work our cowlings and our cooling around the engine the way they want it. Also, we have our pretty sleek, almost scimitar MT prop that is an option, but it gives us that smooth, high performance in the climb and also in cruise. Also, I want to point out this is a FADEC airplane, which is all electronically controlled. So it's much like a jet. All you do is push forward and you're going to go fast, right? And pull back and you're going to go slow.
I like it. I'm going to ask you real quick, Dave.
Sure.
Do you mind if I hand you the phone so the microphone can hear what you're saying as we walk through?
I guess, yeah.
Here, that way you can
So am I going to go around with this?
You go around
Okay,
with this.
super, cool.
And
So as you can see, we have a very large canopy that covers the 51 inches across, making it a super wide. And I really want to push safety again. We have 300 and almost 360 degrees, 342 degrees of panoramic vision out of our canopy. So when you get in this airplane, you feel like you're in an IMAX theater flying. It's really fun. You see everything, right?
For low wing, you still got great visibility.
Right, you really do. And so we have over 30 gallons of gas. This is standard fuel in this tank. We can also run avgas and MOGAS. So avgas is not quite $6 a gallon now, and MOGAS is a little bit less than that. So in the case that we would be in a place that I can't get avgas or the price goes up too high, I can easily do MOGAS, which also increases your time between inspections of your oil. So you can do 100 hours versus 50. Aero LEDs and our watt, yeah, we have a great relationship with those guys, providing all of our LED lighting. Even the wingtips and the construction of the aircraft are built not only for beautiful styling, but they're really for a difference in making safety as far as incorporating the beautiful wing design that they've done. I want to talk about all metal construction, because a lot of aircraft nowadays are part metal and part composite. We feel that the rugged and robust construction of an aircraft like this is really important because it adds to the utility and use of the aircraft. A lot of these aircraft are used in flight instruction, so we want to provide that platform that they can be used over and over again, or just the gentleman that wants to fly in that type of atmosphere. Most everybody can work on metal aircraft and paint them, and construction and work on a composite aircraft is much more difficult.
Fitment, so everything is CNC, you said.
Yes, CNC machines. So you can see the rivet lines are perfect. And also, if I had to replace this part, it's going to fit perfectly from the factory. In fact, we make a difference on that if they know the color scheme of your aircraft, which is on file, they can send you that part painted. So we're one of the only companies that would do that. You can see here's a fit and finish of the aircraft. I mean, look at how the tail design, how they incorporate the horizontal and vertical stabilators in this aircraft seamlessly, right? Really cool. We're going to move around these gentlemen. They're taking a look. And we go up into the cockpit area where we have our really the fun part, right? So as you can tell, you're not flying an F-16, but you're going to fly an MB23. Our panel layouts can be custom built, and we will send you a copy of what we think would be best with what options you've chosen, from the 650 to the G5 to the Garmin stack. 2-axis autopilot. You can see this one does have the optional BRS. You just pull that after the pin's removed, and down you go if you need that. Also, I talked about FADEX in the center, so that's really your throttle. It's going to control everything for your engine and the most efficient way. Also, it will prevent it from overspeed or overheating. That's all electronic. You'll see up front, there's no question about the flap motor, and the flap is formed like a real flap, not something you're going to have to go down finding on the shield. So also your fuel right in the center, very important. Also your custom leather interior is huge. You've got about 15 different selections of custom leather you can put in the aircraft in just about every color. It's really laid out for a person that's either been flying heavier equipment or just getting started. We feel that getting them in a comfortable atmosphere to learn to fly or to go cross country is super important, because a lot of times the students or people that fly the airplanes don't feel comfortable, so they don't want to stay very long. And also, here's another cool differentiator. We have wing lockers that can be added to the aircraft in production, that you can put your cleaning supplies or old headset, but don't put anybody out there. We don't endorse that. So that's really, the really quick walk around video showing and showcasing our Bristell aircraft.
Good deal, and thank you, Dave.
No problem.
Dave, I appreciate that. I'm going to take one quick look. This is just in the cargo area. Not a lot of cargo.
Yep.
Okay, so those, I was thinking those were seat belts.
There's no jump seats. No. People say, can I carry my
thinking,
dog back there?
That's
Well,
really
if
tight.
you want to.
That's to buckle down your gear in the back.
Here's another cool thing that if you focus in on this, we're the only company that offers a 24/7, 365 direct contact. So if you call that number right now, you're going to have somebody that's intelligent that picks up the phone. There's no recordings. And you can talk to somebody about getting more information, getting pricing, meeting me at the air show, taking a demo, getting a part, technical support. Any of those things can be covered. As soon as you call that and hang up, that person from Bristell will call me directly in my phone, and 6 other people in the company. If it's a parts question, that parts person will get it and I'll get a copy. So I will know how to follow up on that request. Usually it's about 22 minutes before we solve the problem. That's our average right now.
Wow, that's
so
pretty
we don't
good.
get that even if you try to get a rental car. You don't get that kind of
All right,
service.
last keynotes. I think we covered this, but approximately 1,000-mile range.
Yeah,
30.
It depends on your altitude. This airplane will go up to 18,000 feet. You have a lot of fun up there too. We have portable oxygen units.
Good.
For this.
Okay, so portable oxygen, 16 gallons per wing. Is that right? So
Yeah,
32.
just about. We have about 31 usable.
31
We
usable.
have an extended range fuel too.
And cruising speed about 150 knots.
Yeah, about 150 knots, right? 75% power.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
And then Mother Nature, hopefully, she gives you a tailwind, right?
We've got a Mooney, and this.
I
this,
love Moonies. Yes.
And this is cooler.
Yeah.
But it kind of just running by the
We're
same.
wider than a Mooney.
same
That's what I
economy.
like to say.
All right. We're going to say goodbye to
Thank
the
you for
Bristell
Summit Fun
Corporation.
2026. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for your time today, man.